Welcome to the Windows and Technology channel. So here's the straight dope of what's happening with the install process and the minimum requirements. So a lot of you are giving me minimum requirements, which are whatever, and the minimum requirements I talked about are the official minimum requirements as of today. They were released today as the event happened. They gave minimum requirements, the ones that I actually mentioned in the video about that. Now, here's the thing. First of all, some of you say, I've got TPM 2.0, but it still says no. I don't get it. It's not just that that's required. It's all of what is required. 4 gigs of RAM minimum. You cannot, if you only have 32 bits processors, it's 64 bits that you have to. There's no more 32-bit Windows starting with Windows 11. The other thing is that the TPM 2.0 requirement, yes, it can be bypassed. A lot of you are mentioning, well, I'll bypass, and not true, you can bypass. Stop being a smartass, okay? Because this is just to say the majority of people watching this channel have no idea what to do and how to replace a file in a image and whatever. If you are good enough for that, that's fine. Do it and have fun running Windows 11, because yes, you possibly can actually have some Windows 11 run if you do these modifications to the image of Windows. Yet, Microsoft does warn that it doesn't guarantee things are going to work well. The other thing is, so there's a bypass, yes, and when we get there eventually when it's released, we'll talk about it. I'll probably show a video how to do it. It's useless to do a video now to do how to bypass because we're not there yet. When Windows 11 gets released, I'll probably make a video to just say, well, here's the procedure you can use to bypass TPM 2.0. There was one point about TPM 2.0 that is unclear. So actually, a few websites mentioned that they reached out to Microsoft and are waiting for a response for one thing. TPM 2.0 we know is going to be required for the new machines running Windows 11 that are going to be sold. But a lot we're asking, is that a requirement when you upgrade? Will that be a minimum requirement also for older machines? And that's not clear, totally clear. So we still are kind of waiting a little bit on that. But for those of you that have TPM 2.0 and say, well, I have it and it doesn't work, because the biggest factor that you probably have as a problem for the new version of Windows is your graphics adapter. It has to be DirectX 12 compatible. It has to run DirectX 12. You have an older machine. A lot of older machines' graphic adapters are not DirectX 12 compatible. They're DirectX 11 compatible only. So on Windows 10, it still works, but on Windows 11, that does not meet the minimum requirement, and it probably has to do with a lot of the graphics and the performance that they want to meet in Windows 11. For the rest, for people going crazy, it's just another Windows. You've got 4 years and a half of Windows 10. Just use Windows 10. Yeah, I get it. It's sad to see that you might not be part of the people that can actually go to Windows 11. But you know what? In 4 years and a half, a lot of things can happen. And by that time, maybe you'll have a new computer and it's going to run fine. So, I think people are all going overly crazy over the requirements here. And for everybody saying, well, I'm going to move to Linux, you're going to see there's not going to be a move to Linux. There never was in any versions of Windows a move to Linux. It doesn't exist. Okay? People will simply go to Windows 11 by other means. In 4.5 years of Windows 10, chances are you're going to change your PC at some point. You're not going to keep it for 15 years. So a lot of people are going to move on to Windows 11 because they'll be buying a new PC someday. Apart from that, it's the minimum requirements, and that's the thing. For the rest, if these are the official requirements that were actually mentioned today. 64 gigabytes of storage, it's required. 4 gigabytes minimum of RAM, it's required. And of course, TPM 2.0. The rest, UEFI, by the way, A lot of people's like Secure Boot and UEFI. That was already a minimum requirement for Windows 10. So that's not a problem. It's really TPM 2.0 that can keep you back. And for those that have the TPM chip, it actually is maybe your graphics adapter that is not capable of DirectX 12. And that is also keeping you back. So as you see here, I can run it, but on my 6-month-old gaming machine by Asus, it actually works. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.